Hi love, how are you doing today? Welcome to another day in my life and welcome to my channel. On today's video is a kind of a play because I know I have not been showing up for some days now and I have reasons regarding to that. We all know that the kids are actually on holiday now, yeah? And they make a lot of noise. Most times when I try to film, I encounter the kids making a lot of noise, and you know how it is when you try to stop a child from a kind of doing what they want to do. You are just, or maybe you will definitely be wasting your time. So I have been fighting like back and forth with their noise. Sometimes like I can't even concentrate in doing anything. For that reason, I decide that the 30 days challenge will not actually hold on again because I have been trying so hard. Sometimes I try to film a video for like 2 hours and I will end up not getting anything, and sometimes again I will even film the video, the editing will become a problem because I have to edit and edit and edit and edit. I don't know if you have, I don't know who is actually, I don't know you that is watching this video right now. I don't know if you are actually planning to become a creator or you are already in the process. If you're in the process, you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, what you give in is what you will get. If you produce a video, like if you film a video with lots of mistake, my dear, you will edit and get tired. Like, honestly, you will edit video and you will get tired. Imagine where you have a 20 minutes video and you have to edit, let's say 15 out of 20. You end up with 5. Do you know what it takes to edit that 15 out of 20? It's a lot of work, okay? So when you have to pause, start, like maybe you are talking, you were interrupted by a noise, you start again, like you can end up wasting 1 hour and still have nothing good to show for it. That's how the noise has been. I have lots of kids around here. Where I recently moved in, the kids there are so many and they make a lot of noise. So I cannot just stop them because they have to be kids. Kids have to be kids no matter how you do it, okay? So I just let them do their thing, and that has actually affected our challenge. So I am no longer doing this challenge and I'm sorry about that, but I'll keep posting our normal videos whenever I have a kind of a serene atmosphere. I can actually create one video and put it out, but we are going to maintain our normal posting. I'm going to be posting all I said. I'm going to be tutoring you guys on the 30 days challenge. But the only difference there is that it's not going to be coming every day as we actually outlined. It's going to come when it comes, okay? Like I'm going to post it maybe once in 2 days, once in 3 days. That's how it's just going to come. But I'll make sure I treat everything I mentioned on that outline. Okay, so that's what I think. I don't know. I think it's worth sharing. I think you guys deserve to know about it. I think I need to come here and tell you guys about it because I owe you guys that. Yeah, for me, I owe you guys that explanation because I promised it's a 30 days challenge that I'm going to show you all this in these 30 days. But it's not working because the case would just not let me. The case are just one part of the problem. Number 2, the network has been terrible. I don't know if you're actually encountering that. I'm using MTN network. It has been terrible. I can edit, like when I have to edit, I have to struggle to use Canva. The network is just unbearable. Sometimes I will be editing and when it frustrates me like this, I just get tired. I get angry and just shut down. I won't edit again. These are the challenges I've been encountering this month. Another one still is the NEPA. Like the light here has been, I don't know how to put it, but NEPA has been disappointing, honestly. So the challenges are just too much. I just decide that fine, since it is like this, I'm going to take it slowly. I don't want a situation whereby I'll post today, I won't come to post tomorrow, but one thing I'm promising you guys is that everything I said I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys, okay? So that's part 1 of this video, and then part 2 the terminologies that some of us, especially the new creators, always hear and we don't understand when it comes to YouTube. We hear some creators talk about these terminologies. We don't even know what they are. We just hear them explain it. So today I want to explain some of these terminologies so that you that is about to start content creation in 2026, when you hear them, you know them. When you hear them, you know what they're talking about, okay? So the very first one I will start with, I have about 6 to 7 of them written down, and these ones are the ones that are really important because you need to work on them to grow your channel, okay? So the very first one is the algorithm. Yeah, most times you hear the YouTubers talk about the YouTube algorithm and all that. This is actually what they are talking about when you hear the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is one important part of growth when it comes to YouTube growth, okay? I don't know if you understand me. When you want to grow right here on YouTube, you have to learn how to read and maintain the YouTube algorithm. It is not anybody's friend, but you can actually make your way, like work your way to make the algorithm your friend, okay? So the YouTube algorithm is this very place you are seeing. It actually tells you how your channel is performing, how your videos are performing, like everything that goes on your channel. If you post a video and that video is performing well, it will notify you. You will read it right here and see how it is performing. So if you are a YouTuber, you don't know how to read the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, you need to check again. Maybe that's one reason you are actually not growing here on YouTube, because the algorithm has a lot to do with your growth. If you know how to read the algorithm, it's going to help you through with your videos and your overall channel growth, okay? It helps you to know if people are really interested in watching your videos, how long they watch it. If the video is engaging, it will aid YouTube to push out that video to others. If it's not engaging, like it tells you a lot of things about your thumbnail. Your thumbnail can make your video clickable, it can make it not clickable, okay? So that brings me to thumbnail. Thumbnail is that first picture you see whenever you see a video here on the YouTube platform, okay? For instance, you are scrolling through here and these are all thumbnails. These things you see here are what we call thumbnails. You see them first, they are going to attract you to actually watch that person's video. They tells you more of what the video contains. That is what the YouTube thumbnail does. They are kind of a brand, like a coverage for a product. They advertise that very product, they advertise your content, okay? So this thing right here is what we call YouTube thumbnail. So whenever you hear YouTube thumbnail, we're actually talking about this very picture we always place at the front of every video here on YouTube. So that's the thumbnail. And to the YouTube banner is this very picture we always place here. If you visit someone's channel, you always see this at the top of their channel. This is a kind of an advert board where you see exactly what that channel is all about, like everything about the channel. Now the difference between a thumbnail and a banner is that thumbnails are for videos. They are for particular video. The thumbnail to this video is different from the thumbnail to the other video. They tell different stories about a particular video, okay? Whereas the banner is the actual representative of the entire channel. The banner will tell you everything about the channel in core. Like nothing is going to be left out. It will tell you what the channel is about, like when they post their video, everything concerning the channel is what the banner will tell you. Okay, the thumbnail will just tell you about the particular video that you see that particular thumbnail on. That thumbnail is just for that particular video, but the banner is not like that. The banner is this very one you see right here on people's channel. Okay, now we have the SEO optimization. When we talk about SEO, we're talking about search engine optimization. That is the full meaning of the SEO, search engine optimization. When we hear search engine optimization, we're talking about how you can actually make your video visible, how you can actually attract viewers, how you can actually attract people to come to your channel. That is what you optimizing your search engine is all about. So the SEO is a short form of search engine optimization. So the things you do, anything at all that you have to do to make your video more visible to a lot of people, like how to go viral, those things you do are kind of called the search engine optimization. Okay, so when you add a title that is so catchy, a title that people will see and want to click, is a part of you optimizing your search engine, as well as a description, like when you describe to people what your video is about in short terms, and it helps the video to get to a lot of people. It is as well part of optimization of your video, as well as the tags you add to that video as well stands for the way you want that video to be seen. You kind of add some hashtags that whenever someone input that very word on YouTube platform, your video may likely pop out for that person to see. So all those things that you do for people to come and watch your video, your thumbnail, your titles, all these things are what we call search engine optimization. Whatsoever you do for your video to get viewers, for people to actually see your video and watch it, is considered you optimizing your video for viewers to watch, or search engine optimization. All right, now we have title. When we talk about title, it is that part of your video that you tell the world what your video contains. The name of the video is a kind of, when you talk about brand, is a kind of the name of that product, the name of what you have inside your video. If your video is about you are cooking egusi soup, you can simply say how to prepare egusi soup, or how to make a delicious egusi soup and stuffs like that. That's the title. Then description. You describe how the egusi soup is, like what can be found, the things you used in the egusi soup, like everything that has to do with the egusi soup in that content is the description. Okay, then we talk about dashboard. Talk about dashboard. The dashboard is that part that you see everything about your channel, where you see your subscribers count, you see your view count, you see everything that goes on, like where you see the algorithm, where you read the algorithm is actually your YouTube dashboard. Okay, and the next one and the last on my list is the tags. Now we talk about hashtags. Okay, these are words that you add a hash to them and you put them right here, just for anyone who input this word, probably your video will pop for them to watch. So these are the things we call hashtags. Okay, you put hash and you add the word that are pertaining to your video. These wordings can actually appear in your titles and description, so that when someone actually input these words in YouTube search engine, you probably may pop out. That is, your video may probably pop out for that person to watch. Okay, so I believe these are some of the terminologies that some of the new YouTubers can actually find difficult to understand. Okay, so I am explaining this so that whenever I use this word, you will understand me, or maybe another creator use that word, you can actually understand what that creator is talking about. So you understanding these terminologies can actually help you to know the left and the right. Okay, when someone says the algorithm, you should know what this person is talking about. When someone tries to use the thumbnail, you should know what is, because I can relate to when I first started my channel. I had problem with all these terminologies. Like when I hear this, I'm a bit confused. When I hear that, I'm a bit confused. But as I progress, I begin to learn that this is this and this is this. And so this is why I'm taking my time to explain this for someone who intends to start YouTube journey in 2026, or someone who is already in the journey but have problem with these terminologies. So you should know which one is which one. Okay, and that is what it is for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you're seeing me, don't make it the last. I'm going to be saying this face, because right here we do a lot of stuffs. We talk about a lot of things that are pertaining to growth. Okay, so if you want more of YouTube growth, like you want to grow your channel in the year 2026, or you want to start a YouTube channel in the year 2026, then get yourself right here by subscribing turn your notification bell on because it's going to aid you to get quick notification whenever there is a new video. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in our next one, and bye for now.